Welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to install the new 2021 and newer KTM 1290 Super Adventure upper crash bars. At this point, you must have had our lower crash bars installed, so you can carry on now with the upper crash bars. You see that we have a cross brace, right side, left side crash bars, upper crash bars. And then here we're going to show you what the supplied hardware list looks like. We have two M8 by 20 millimeter hex head bolts plus washers plus nylock nuts. Then we also supply 8 M8 by 25 millimeter long hex head bolts plus washers plus nylock nuts. Furthermore, two M6 by 20 millimeter hex head bolts plus washers and two M8 by 20 millimeter hex head bolts plus washers plus nylock nuts. The tools that we'll be using: ratchet extension, 8 and 10 millimeter hex sockets, 8, 10, 13 millimeter wrench / spanners, and extensions for the ratchet. And then you can grab the cross brace and the 4 M8 by 20 millimeter hex head bolts plus washers. Also apply some medium strength LOCTITE on all 4 bolts. Put the cross brace in gently. Place it on top of the lower crash bars supporting brace. Hand thread the bolts in, all 4 of them, just a few turns, 2-3 turns max, like so. Third and a 4th bolt. Leave it loose. Next, prepare the bolts, M8 by 25 millimeters and one M8 by 20 millimeter. And we're going to mount the left side upper crash bar. Put one of the bolts through, washer on the back side, and spin on the nylock nut. No tools at this point are necessary. We're just loose fitting the left side crash bar. And then up at the cross brace, the M8 by 20, don't forget to put the washer on the back side and spin on the nylock nut, like so. And now you can repeat the same steps on the right hand side. Put a bolt through, washer, spin on the nylock nut, like so. And then connect the crash bar with the cross brace, M8 by 20, put the washer on the back side and spin on the nylock nut. So you can continue, you can put all the M8 by 25s through. It's important that you leave the structure loose so you don't have to pull on the crash bars too much to land with mounting holes. Now we're going to connect the right side, left side upper crash bars, push the bolts through, put on the washers, and spin on the nylock nuts. Again, no tools are necessary. At this point, we're just loose fitting the crash bars. Okay, now you can start gradually tightening all the bolts and nuts. You do not have to over tighten it yet. You don't have to torque it yet. Go around gradually and tighten all the bolts and nuts. Here we start with the cross brace. Then you can move over to the other M8 bolts. Grab the recommended tools. You can also see the torque specs displayed on the screen. Next is the top end, the connection point. Again, the torque spec is displayed. We recommend that you go out for a test ride, 100 kilometers, 150 kilometers, 80 miles, 120 miles. And after a test ride, you double check all the bolts and nuts once again. Should you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, info@outbackmotortech.com, or you can call toll-free 877-931-3636. Thank you for watching.